we're going to talk about something very important. We are going to dive into what it means to really cut the confusion. So when we feel confused, it's because we lack clarity. And oftentimes we lack clarity because we are way, way, way too tied up into what others tell us we should think. So for instance, we have the media, we have social media, we have our family systems, our partners, our friends. Everywhere around you, there is so much information, an abundance of perspectives, and this is a celebration. The thing is that when you go into wanting to figure something out, that's where things go a little sideways. So let's dive into what it means when you're confused, how to cut through the confusion, and just align to more clarity, which is something that I love, love, love assisting people with. If we haven't met before, I am Lauren Kay Wyatt. I'm a psychic, spiritual advisor, pet psychic, and transformational coach. I help my clients align to clarity, and I help them navigate with trust, love, and confidence. A big specialization I have is in relationships. The relationship you have with yourself, the relationships that are romantic, intimate, the friendships, our relationships to our money, our creative process. Everything is a relationship. And because we're in relationship, there's so many factors that are always contributing to your thought process. And it's really, really, really important for you to be aware of this. Why? Well, maybe because a lot of the mental confusion that you have, there's a possibility that it is not even yours. A lot of our biggest problems come from overthinking something. And guess what? Overthinking is something that Junior, that's our word for ego, something that Junior loves to do. When we're overthinking, we're just, we're so like in the problem. We love it. It's so interesting and la, 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 la. I get that it's a process, but when we do things like this, it really keeps us away from taking action, the action that we know we need to take. And sometimes that action is inconvenient. If you watched the video before this, we really dive into self-sabotage, another fun topic. Doing these fun topics, these shadowy topics, if you will, this is also something that I really love to do, because to align to clarity, to align to higher levels of love and light, what we really get to do is to allow ourselves to relate to the darkness in a new way. And that really requires us to be able to notice these things about ourselves. So if you're caught in this analysis paralysis, if you're overthinking, if you're trying to figure something out, unless your job includes mathematics or something similar to that, that, or if it's creative, if it's inspiring you to really tap into new realms of thought, of genius, of creativity, great. What I'm talking about is when the problem is kind of obvious, but you really want to think about it a lot so that you don't need to do anything different. This is something that I call the illusion of absorption. So the illusion of absorption, it's one of the illusions of relationship. And the illusions of relationship are different patterns of illusion that I noticed through working with clients the last 10 years, and also in analyzing myself and how I would see things from a lack of clarity, from a place of fear, and to where I would get caught up in the illusion. This is really important for you. This is a really good thing for you to put your mind on. So the illusion of absorption, it's very mental, and it has to do with where we focus our thoughts. And if we're always trying to figure something out, guess what? There's always a problem. Something that I notice is that a lot of people who are most prone to the illusion of absorption is that they can have some problems, and some confusion about being happy, where when things start to click into place, they start looking for more problems. Or if things aren't happening fast enough, oh, it must be because of problem. Or it just keeps you in this place of not moving forward. It keeps you in a lack of presence within yourself and what's really happening. It keeps you from seeing the opportunities. This is what confusion does. And confusion really comes through this illusion of absorption. So in case you're wondering, through my work with clients, I decided to really dive in. And it was during this time where I received a download from Spirit about what these illusions were and the ways that it came through different people. And this has been a huge piece of the work that I've used in my own process as I move through my life and the different things that I encounter. And it's helped clients a lot as well. So to cut through the confusion, you may need to first notice that you could be avoiding something. If you find that you're obsessing over something, ask yourself, could I be avoiding something? What might that be? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to do something right away. There is something about waiting that's really important, waiting for divine timing. But you can at least be aware of it. Notice if you're trying to prove anything. Whenever we get into that spot, we stay in confusion, and we can also really create a lot of drama for ourselves. And that goes into the illusion of drama, which we talked about a bit in that video. And no need to really, okay, I'll get into it here. As far as confusion goes, when the illusion of drama comes up, it's where we experience conflict within ourselves, within our relationships. Oh my gosh, it just doesn't seem to stop. And we want to make sense of the conflict. We want to think about it in a new way, or we get obsessed. Why is this person acting like that? What did I do? And it's just like, ask yourself, how many times have you been through that drama or that pattern? And chances are that maybe if it, like, yeah, it might be a lot with one person. It could be a theme that you've experienced throughout your life. That's when you notice that the illusion of drama and the illusion of absorption are really playing off one another, and that can get tense. And as you, instead of getting into the confusion and trying to find the problem and, oh, I'm just so mystified by the situation, what's really great is if you can accept that the other person who you're having all the drama with is reflecting aspects of you to you that you need to heal. And this is not a problem. This is a celebration. Sometimes we like to blame other people. No, this person, it's all them. Like they refuse to heal. It's like, well, maybe you do too if you keep, allowing or enabling the dynamic, Anyway, so confusion is an illusion. And if you're feeling confused, chances are you're not being honest with yourself and you are focusing your energy on where you don't need to focus. So if you're feeling confused, maybe take a walk, exercise, leave the house, or clean something. I don't know. Take your mind off it because your mind already has way too much to focus on. Meditate. And above all, be aware of your thoughts and ask yourself, who is really thinking these thoughts? Is it me? If it's me, is it Junior? Or is it someone else? So thank you for spending time with me today. I'm Lauren Kay Wyatt, your psychic, your what am I? I am your spiritual advisor, your transformational coach, your illusion dismantler, and your pet psychic. Thank you so much for spending time with me today on Wisdom Wednesday. Whether you're watching this on a Wisdom Wednesday or not, these are all the spiritual coaching companions of my weekly predictions, which come out every Friday. These are free. If you're not signed up, go ahead and sign up, and you can do that in the comments. So thank you so much, and we will speak soon.